Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Grandpa Birch here. Hey, are you ready for another story time? I think we are. Today's is Halloween in the Orchard by Phyllis Asdorf. Halloween in the Orchard. Look at the apples. When apples hang red on the branches and orange peeks through the pumpkin patch vines. When leaves cascade down from the maples and geese fly above their lines. Oh, look at the tractor and the yellow corn and all the apples that are getting and the geese. Look at the geese up here in the top. That's when I start getting ready for the orchard on Halloween night. Tonight we're celebrating Halloween at the apple orchard, says Mama. I love going to the orchard. I can't wait to choose my costume. Oh, is he gonna be a pirate? I dig in the dress up box and pull out a sword and a red bandana. Do you want to be a pirate? Daddy asks. Aye, aye, I shout, holding up my sword. Ahoy, matey, I say in the mirror. This pirate is ready for the orchard on Halloween. Here's the here's the dress up box. In the afternoon, Mommy helps me decorate and trick or treat bag. And we use stamps, stickers, and other odds and ends from the craft closet. She says we'll hunt for scarecrows at the orchard. You'll get you'll get a Halloween treat for each one you find. Mama hands me a packet of glow sticks to put in my bag so we can find each other when it gets dark. Now we've got everything we need for the orchard on Halloween. The pumpkin, the cookies, oh, the books and the craft paper, and all kinds of stuff to make their costumes and their bags. We eat an early dinner so we have time to get ready. Daddy and I make pumpkin pizza. I sprinkle grated cheese on flour tortillas, and we add black olives, mushrooms, and pepperoni to make pumpkin faces. Oh my, that looks yummy. Then into the oven they go. While our pizzas bake, we talk about what we're going to do at the orchard on Halloween. Time to put on our costumes, says Mama. We rush and laugh as we help each other get ready. I grab my trick or treat bag and stick my pirate sword into my belt. Ah, I'm a pirate. And Daddy looks like a bumblebee. Mommy looks like Captain America. I don't know, or Wonder Woman. What do you think? And there's a ghost in the windowsill. Soon, we're on our way back to the orchard on Halloween. Pumpkin painting. Look at them paint their pumpkins. Donuts, drinks, caramel apples, as the sign says up at the top. And there's Mama and Daddy and the little boy. And they have a petting zoo. It's open. And there is the first scarecrow that I see. When we arrive, I see a petting zoo and a pumpkin painting contest. Families in costume mill about, eating mini donuts and caramel apples. I hear someone playing banjo next to the huge bonfire. And everywhere we go, we see scarecrows. Look at all the ghosts up in the trees. Do you see the ghosts hanging in the trees? I dance from one activity to the next. Nothing is more exciting than coming to the orchard Halloween. He is one bone man, isn't he? There's another scarecrow, says Johnny Applesauce. I see a funny creature with a pumpkin head leaning against a fence. Johnny Appleseed. Daddy reads it on his bib overalls. I grab a piece of apple candy from Johnny's knapsack. He planted apple seeds everywhere he went, Mama explains. Those seeds grew into trees like ones in this orchard. Look at all the apple trees. Look at all the red apples up there. Oh, there's a ghost hanging from the tree. Oh my, there's Mommy and there's Daddy the bumblebee. I twirl around and see apple trees and apples in every direction across the orchard on Halloween. Hey, looky, there's another scarecrow. Look at the aircraft up in the tree. Amelia Scareheart. Amelia Earhart piloted a yellow plane called the Canary. And there is a spider in the tree on the left. That's when I spy something yellow and wedged in the branches above. A flying scarecrow, I yelled. She's wearing goggles and an aviator's jacket. That's the pilot, Amelia Scareheart, says Mommy with a laugh. Who's she? A scarecrow version of Amelia Earhart, one of the first women pilots. We better get flying, says Daddy. There's still a lot to do in the orchard on Halloween. Oh my, they're walking. Look at the spider webs. Oh my. I run into Pet, the baby goats, the mama llama, and the brown rabbit with long ears. Then I notice someone extra special. Licorice, the miniature donkey. She comes up to me and I touch his soft, thick fur. He gives me a nuzzle. Oh, look, there's Licorice, the miniature donkey. Hey, look at this scarecrow. It says, Moo Tilda. She's dressed as a cow. And look, more up in the tree. There is more ghosts. Along a fence, Daddy points to another scarecrow. Say hello to Moo Tilda. I grab a piece of Halloween candy from Moo Tilda's milk pail. We got to keep moving, Daddy says. There's so much to see in the orchard on Halloween. He's holding the rabbit so the witch can pet the rabbit. At the corn maze, I spot a pair of dog scarecrows hidden among the withered stalks of corn. Woof, woof, I yell as I grab my treats, then race off to find more. Look at the corn maze. It says corn maze with the witches' hats at the top. And he's running into the corn maze with two little scarecrow dogs. The pathway through the cornfield goes this way and that. Some trails are dead ends that lead nowhere. I laugh as I twist and turn through the orchard on Halloween. Look at the corn maze. And there's a scarecrow right in the center. A friendly gnome with pointed hat and a beard made of corn silk sits waiting for me in the center of the maze. Silly scare gnome, I say. How do I get out of here? The corn maze is awfully quiet, and the only sound is a gentle breeze rattling the dried corn stalks. I wonder where Mama and Daddy are. Suddenly, I'm not having fun at the orchard on Halloween. He loses his mommy and daddy. Let's see. He would have to exit here, and he would have to go down here, and he'd have to come around, and he'd have to, instead of going straight, he would have to go down, and there he would find his mommy and daddy. I climb up on the crates next to the scare gnome and look above the rows of corn. That's when I remember my glow stick and I wave it high in the air. Look at his glow stick. There you are, Daddy calls, a relieved smile on his face. In no time, we're all together again. Let's go, Mama says. We've got time to catch the hayride. That's the grand finale when you come to the orchard on Halloween. We climb aboard a big red hay wagon and sit close together on a stack of bales. A tractor pulls us through the orchard in the evening dusk. As we meander along, we're surrounded by trees, heavy with apples. Looky, and there's a scarecrow sitting up with a black cat. Look carefully, and you'll find 4 scarecrows hidden among the apple trees. The tractor driver says, Hey, look at this one. She's dressed as an angel. That's one. There's 2 over here. See the little cat scarecrow up near the tree? And there's one over here by the ladder, by the apple trees. There's another scarecrow. That's number 3. And there's a spider web. And there up in the tree is number 4, along with the cat sitting. I search high and low for those hidden scarecrows, and one by one I find them all. I'm getting really good at finding scarecrows at the orchard on Halloween. It's dark now, and I'm very sleepy. The tractor driver drives up to the gate, back to where we started, and I see large basket of freshly picked apples. Yawning, I put a big red one in my trick-or-treat bag. Please, take an apple home with this scarecrow. Come here, my brave pirate, Daddy whispers as he grabs my hand. Time to head back to the treasure ship with all of our loot, says Mommy. I'm half asleep already, dreaming about the Halloween adventures we've had on the orchard Halloween. Did we find all the scarecrows? There's the cat scarecrow and the fairy angel scarecrow and the man scare and this scarecrow and the moo scarecrow, Amelia Earhart scarecrow, and this scarecrow with the baseball hat. I think. Yeah. All right, now about Halloween in the orchard. I think that's a good book. All right. Bye for now. And remember, Grandpa Birch thinks you're special.